Good afternoon and welcome to my ePortfolio presentation video. And in this video I'm going to minimize my video screen here and share my ePortfolio. And in doing so, under my academic services, as you can see, my outline for my portfolio broken down into different sections. And under the academic service section, I wanted to go over each class that I've taken and how I've met the criteria for each class to graduate Bryant Stratton with my business degree, or aka my associates. So moving on, the first class I've taken is business principles, along with basic math and a few other classes to get started. And in business principles is really where I started learning how a business is run in the grand scheme of things, meaning I did a 500 word essay on Walmart and how Walmart can keep their prices low, in addition to how they run sales, advertising, and so on and so forth. Psychology was the next one, and psychology, that was a very in-depth but fun class where I created a video presentation for raising awareness on PTSD and anxiety. And it's not just for veterans, but that's what I mainly covered. But that's how I met the course outcome of understanding how psychology plays a major role in day-to-day business when you're interacting with people, and how your soft skills and attitude can affect daily business with interacting with different people. The next one down is going to be business law. That's pretty self-explanatory. Business law and ethics, basically how it affects the overall function of a business, meaning, for example, with the utilization of math and accounting, there are certain laws and regulations that regulate how a business reports its earnings, and that's how it gets involved with the accounting process and how accounting is reported to the IRS. And one of those unfortunate aspects of that can be falsifying your tax documents, which can also lead to white-collar crime and prison. The next one down, marketing principles, that was a lot of fun. That's where we learned how to utilize, how businesses utilize social media and e-commerce in their daily marketing strategies to get your attention and to get you into their stores or their local business so that you could buy their products. One of those great examples, Walmart again, and they're always constantly having sales, and how they utilize their strategies on social media and e-commerce to, and I also had to do a essay on that, on how businesses advertise. And that leads right into the sales and how the marketing can impact your daily sales numbers. Because a lot of businesses, especially in the portfolio project that I completed to meet the outcome of understanding how sales and marketing affect the profit margins, stocks, and so on and so forth of a local business. Research and writing, that was a lot of fun. I ended up having to do a lot of research, and I had to present a persuasive essay in oral argument for my portfolio project, and that was utilizing different formats, and I was using Microsoft Word in a persuasive essay format to essentially get my point across, and that was a lot of fun. The next one down is going to be macroeconomics. Macroeconomics is a very interesting topic, and that covered understanding charts and graphs and how to utilize the government utilizes the charts and graphs to predict the economy and how the economy is doing, and how supply and demand can affect businesses directly, like with these tariffs. Every time they increase a tariff, there's more taxes that have to be paid by the importer. And that was one of the things that I had to cover in that particular class with my portfolio project, and meeting the outcome of those charts to demonstrate my understanding of how macroeconomics works and how the Federal Reserve regulates all that. Accounting principles taught me about double entry accounting and how the general journals and ledgers affect the function of keeping track of the balances, because everything has to balance out, in addition to creating a trial balance, income statement, as well as an adjusted trial balance. And that was a huge portfolio project, which was a lot of fun, but very tedious. And that gave me a better understanding on how accounting affects daily operations in business. The next one down, applications and spreadsheets, allowed me to get a better understanding on how to utilize Microsoft Excel as a tool for both budgeting. That was a huge part of the class, in addition to creating formats, different cells, formulas, and that was my actual portfolio project, was doing that, demonstrating everything that I learned in spreadsheets. The next one down is marketing principles. Marketing principles is a lot of fun because of the fact that the how people in business market their products to get you to buy them. And that had a lot to do with utilizing Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word to essentially create a bunch of charts and graphs on debt ceilings and so on and so forth. And that is essentially my presentation, and I thank you for your time and your patience.